For me, when I grew up in a little small town in Pennsylvania, I grew up in a family of 6 boys, no girls. And throughout the course of our life, I think the most important thing for us was my mom and dad. Well, when my mom and dad decided to have children prior to my father was raised in an orphanage. My father did not know his parents. Ever since he was born, he was raised by nuns. And my father always said that if I ever had children, I was going to teach them sports, because he knew, even though he didn't play sports, but he watched it all the time, he knew that sports would keep kids out of trouble. Well, my father started out, he had a boy, and then another boy, and then another boy, and then he had me. And I think all during the time he wanted that girl. Well, my mother more than anybody wanted the girl. Well, I was the 4th son. So my mother said, Joe, let's give her one more try for a girl. Well, unfortunately, the day that my grandmother passed away, my mother went into labor. Not only did she not want boys, she wanted a girl, she ended up with twin boys, to make it 6 boys. And from that period on, we knew my mother was a saint, and she was. And God rest her soul, she's looking down on us right now. She was mother to everybody that ever came in touch with her. From my school, I remember in high school growing up, like I said, we all want to be successful enough to take care of the people we love, and that was my mom and my dad. But I remember coming home from football games, and all my mother did was wash practice uniforms, watch game uniforms. But she always would notice, because she went to every single game, the kids out there that their pants looked like they never were washed. So she would make, my junior and senior year, she made me bring kids' uniforms home so she can wash them so they look good for the games. She didn't wash their practice uniforms, which they probably didn't wash their practice uniforms anyways, but my mother was that type of lady that she always cared about other people. And my parents always taught us at a very early age, treat people, I know it's an old saying, but treat people how you want to be treated. And I think that, I know the IM2s are here somewhere. They get to know our family pretty well, and they knew my mother and knew my father, and I was very blessed to be raised by super parents.